Hey YouTube, so I'm coming back to you again. Wanted to make a little video about some of the most common questions I got asked, the questions I got asked, which actually are like some of the top questions that people get asked in general, especially coming from a religious background. Try to talk as fast as possible because this is my fifth time trying to make this video, so I'm like done and over it. And I'm trying to do something for y'all, just so y'all can see what's going on and try to help, but I'm tired of making videos and I've been talking a lot. My mouth is like dry and stuff. I'm just tired. But anyway, so before I do that, I wanted to address this camera situation. Last video, which was like the MIA video, I said I couldn't find the camera. And then we found the camera, couldn't find the charger. Didn't realize the charger is attached to the camera. Then we started charging it and my puppy drew the cord up. So now we have no battery access. So now we're going to try to see if we can find a charger that actually fits this type of battery. I got to look on Amazon, and then I'll probably go into Best Buy first to figure out like what kind of little wall charger we can use for it. Hopefully they make something. If not, we may have to get a new camera. But while I'm at Best Buy or something, I'm going to try to find like a SD card. We did charge it for a little bit, but anyway, we're going to try to find a little SD card thing that'll connect to our computer so I can upload the videos. Now the editor, all my videos, let me just be real with y'all. All my videos that I make are raw. There's no outtakes, there's no cut, there's no nothing, because I don't know how to do any of that. So y'all are gonna get the raw. So if I fuck up, bear with me. Sorry that I cuss, but I'm gonna be real with y'all. If I mess up, oh well. It's real life right here. So on to the questions. Okay, so I guess this isn't a question, this is a topic. Okay, so one of the things was parents ask, what did I do wrong? So this actually came from my dad. My dad felt like because he wasn't present in my life and because he couldn't stop certain life experiences from happening to me, that it was his fault. And basically my reaction to that was, I'm not, because I feel like things in your life does mold you into who you are, but I feel like for me, my attitude, my personality, my sexuality would have been the same regardless. The only thing that would have changed is that I would have had more experiences with you. Certain things may not have happened in my life, but because I am who I am, that wouldn't have changed. I feel like I still would have been the same person that I am today. I feel like having people in your life does not have an effect on that. At least for me. Now, for some people, that may be true, and that may be, some people's story, but that's not mine. So for me, whether my dad was in my life 24/7 or if he was in my life just on holidays and birthdays and everything like that, for me, it wouldn't have made a difference. And even though I did go through some hard times in my life, I feel like those situations shaped my personality and made me a stronger person and helped me grow up a little bit faster. But I don't feel like it would have changed who I love and how I love. So that was that. The other one, so my mom felt like it was a phase. We recently connected during Christmas, and she said this is not something that she may ever agree with, but she doesn't want to miss anything in my life. So she wants to have a relationship with me, and for now, that's what's most important for her, which was great. I see it as a step forward. But my thing is, don't say you want to have a relationship with me and be in my life if you're not going to acknowledge every aspect of my life, because Leah makes a big part of it. We have a life here together, so, and she says she wants to come visit. My thing is, don't come under false pretenses that we're going to pretend something that's not there. Like when you come here, this is our life together. This is our home. I'm not saying I'm gonna make out in front of my mom or nothing like that, but this is our life. So if you can't even acknowledge her in my life, then don't come here expecting that something is gonna be different, because it won't. This is who I'm with, so that's what it's gonna be. Sorry, I don't know what that was, but I heard a loud sound. So another question was, this came from friends and my sister. They wanted to know, why did it take so long for me to come out? For me, it wasn't necessarily why did it take so long. It was just kind of, yeah, it's not about how long it took for me to come out because I came out at 22. My thing was, oh, major detail that I forgot on the last question. Sorry, I'll come back to this one. So when it comes to the phase thing, right? So if you remember my coming out video, I discussed how I was seeing my pastor or whatever. When I went to go see my pastor and was discussing, my religion versus my sexuality and everything like that, trying to get the two to connect, didn't realize that he was actually talking to my mom. So he led my mom to believe that this was just a complete phase and that, something I was just going to get over. That kind of made me mad. Number one, because if I'm coming to you, I'm coming to you in confidence. So I'm not sure why you're even speaking to my mother. Number two, I'm grown. I've been paying my bills since I was 16. I don't need you to speak on my behalf or try to act like a parent with me. I don't need you to run to my mom and be like, "Hey, your show is gay. We need to fix this." No, it's nothing like that. I'm grown. Number three is my mom has known me for now 26 years. My pastor has known me since I was 12, maybe a little bit younger. So, one thing you guys know about me by now is that when I speak something about myself, I speak it as a fact. I'm not going to say something because this is a phase and it's just something I'm going through. No, when I come out and tell you something like that, that is not a phase. That is a fact about myself. And what I came to you about was not for you to correct me or try to pray the gay away. I came to you to see how can I balance my life where it is now. Because my sexuality is not going to change. And he couldn't even help me with that. So at this point, yeah, I was just over it, whatever. So I figured it out on my own. I'm happy with where I am. I feel like God is the head of my life. He never changes. He's the great I am. He is the all supreme. And I feel like I'm not a disappointment to him. I feel like I did not knock God off like with this. Like, oh my God, I didn't see that coming. I didn't know she's going to be gay. What? Are you kidding me? You telling me the great I am that created everything, that knows every detail about our life and has planned our life out is not going to know that about me? It's a lot worse things in my life that I have done that would make God hate me. This is not one of them. Oh, shoot, my ponytail didn't fell completely out. Sorry, y'all. We're going to leave it as is. But yeah, I'm waving my head too much. That's that attitude, sister. But anyway, so, yeah, that's how I feel about that. But whatever. So the other thing was, what was the other one? Oh, why did it take so long for me to come out? Back to that question. It wasn't about that. It was just that I had never had a relationship until I came out. Like, it's just simple as that. It's not why it didn't take so long. It's just that in high school, number one, a lot of people have boyfriends in kindergarten and all that stuff. That was not me. Was not into it. Didn't date until high school. And then I only dated in high school because it was prom. You got to have a date. So my sister set me up and I started dating the guy 6 months. Didn't even know who he was. Didn't even see a picture of him. Was just talking on the phone, basically, like how was school, whatever. And then I dated him for like a year. Like, that is what it is. And then after him, I dated this other guy that I was with from high school to college. So it's just like the opportunity to even date a female was never there. And I felt like I was only dating to be dating. But then the last guy, I had a genuine relationship with. It was what it was. That was my boyfriend. But, things happen. We break up. College is over. And then it presented itself. I was always attracted to females. I always was curious, but I mean, I never acted on it. It wasn't popular in my school, not popular in my town. I was in church, wasn't really into dating. So, and then college, it was like, you know how you with somebody for so long, you just like, we might as well just keep going together. And then it turns into like a comfort thing. Like, I don't want to break up because I don't want to have to start over with somebody. That's basically what it was. So, the opportunity never presented itself. And when it did, that's when I said something. So that's the answer to that. Not that it's any of your business or how long it took for me to come out anyway, but whatever. Anyway, that was that. So the other one that was big was one of my friends asked me, which I already kind of answered, was if my relationship with God has changed because I am gay. I was gay before I came out, And I'm still gay now. I was gay when I was a Christian, so that's not going to change. My relationship with God did not change. Just because your view of me changed doesn't mean my relationship with God did. So we're just going to leave that at that. He is who he is in my life, and I am proud of it. One thing that I wish we had more of is support. I think I talked about it before, but basically, we're here. We don't have very much support out here. It's literally just me and Leah, and that's it. Because we work so much, we don't have time to do much. So it's not like we met friends out here or anything like that. Not for real friends, just work friends. But yeah, it would be nice. It would be even nice, even long distance, to have more family support. We don't have that as much. Like people, it's kind of one of them things like don't ask, don't tell. Like let's not even talk about it. If you bring her home, you just bring her home. That's it. We're not gonna talk about your relationship. We're not gonna talk about the dynamics. But also during Christmas, that's something my mom did say. She was like, "How do you plan on coming out? Because you know your family is more than just um, me, your grandmother, your sister, and your father. You know, there's other people who were instrumental to your life that that you're gonna have to come out to." My thing is now I'm 26. Not that age is a big thing, but it is. I'm grown. You may have been instrumental when I was 12, but when I was struggling past 12, none of y'all were there. None of y'all were present. Y'all don't really know me. Y'all knew me when I was 12. Y'all thought I was the cute little smart girl that was running track through school. I was at academic success. So you knew about the great things about a shell, but you didn't know me. You don't. So my thing is, I don't care what you guys think. And the other reason why I feel like my mom said that is because she feels like, how should she respond to these people? Because I affect her image. If all I am is a trophy to you, then maybe you should consider not having me in your life, because I am more than just my accomplishments. There's other things that happen in my life. So I feel like if you're worried about what other people say about you, you give them too much power over your life, and nobody has that much power in mine. So I could give two shits what anybody has to say about it, whether you knew me when I was a baby and came out my mother's womb, or if you knew me back when I was 12. Doesn't matter to me. If you don't accept me, I don't need you in my life. So that's where I am with it. But thank you for them Christmas checks that paid my bills, because I will appreciate that. But I mean, it is what it is. If it's something you don't agree with, we ain't got to never talk again. I mean, I'm just one of them people. It is what it is. Accept me, love me, hate me, whatever. I'm cool with it all. Um, yeah, so that was pretty much all of the questions. There were more, but like I told y'all, I'm tired. This is my fifth time trying to make this video, and we're already, what, 13 minutes in? So I don't want to go on anymore. But if you have any questions or comments or anything about this video, leave them below. Be respectful, or they will be deleted. That is one thing I will say on my Christian video, my coming out video. It was a lot of disrespectful stuff going on. Like I said in the last one, don't comment to them. Don't comment on those. Don't even be offended by them. If it's disrespectful, I will remove them. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And if you guys have any questions or any topics you guys want me to cover, I will go over those. I feel like I am a very honest person, very blunt, and honest. So yeah, let me know what you think. Thank you.